Hi guys, welcome back to Spoonfeeding-Profit. Today I want to share with you my very first jewelry bag haul. So it's a niche I've been wanting to get into, and but I guess when I decided, it was when the thrift stores decided to um, price their jewelry crazy, especially the Goodwills, right? They have the jars that they sell for like 40 something dollars in my thrift store. You know, just crazy prices now, and jewelry bags as well. But recently I was in a thrift store and I saw they had three different bags for I think around $8.98 each. I think that's what I saw per bag. So I figure if I can't buy a jewelry bag now, I can't buy it ever. So I know absolutely nothing about this, but I know it's a very profitable niche because I do follow some jewelry sellers that sells jewelry on eBay. I follow one of the Facebook groups, and man, the stuff they flip is crazy. They have an eye for it. They know what to look for now, and it's really like anything, right? You learn. Like certain things that I sell now, I mainly sell clothing. I learn it over a process of time. There's some brands I'm learning, so I figure jewelry, there's a starting point, so I decided to start. Um, like I said, it was just $8.98. I paid $8.98 for this bag. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see. So that was $8.98. I figure I've bought clothing items for more than this for one piece before. So worst case scenario, it would just be a bad buy. But, it's the best time to learn. So what I did as a newbie like myself, I don't want to be overwhelmed with it. I don't have the time to be, because I have time. I just, I have to list clothing and stuff like that, take photos and all that for clothing. So I'm just going to go at this at a very slow pace. So what I've done was I looked through everything one piece at a time. And, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Jewelry. I know absolutely nothing about these. So what I did, it's like two watches in here, but it's like, looks really, really cheap. No brand name or anything like that. So there's a few pieces in here, but costume jewelry. I'm sure somebody would like these pieces, but what I've done, I'm only interested in stuff that sells for a decent amount, right? I'm sure I can list everything here and maybe you'll find the right buyer. I don't know. I don't know how this works. But what I did was I looked for all the pieces that had some kind of symbol or a name on it that I can look up, which is pretty much what I do with electronics. So all of this in here is either it's really cheap looking or it has no name or any symbol or any mark on it that I can go by. So overall, I have the scale right here. I think it's about, the total amount of jewelry I got was, it says 1 pound 12 ounces or 1 pound 11 ounces, 11.2 ounces. But by the time I add in these few pieces here, I'm pretty sure it'll go up to like 2 pounds. But out of that 2-pound bag, all of this I'm going to either redonate. Yeah, pretty much donate that back. I think there's a nice watch in here I might give to someone. Not that one. There's like 3 watches in here, but one of them I thought was actually in pretty good condition for somebody who wants that. But anyways, back to the little haul. I don't know if it's a haul yet, but what I've looked for is the ones with a mark. This one says Swank, SWANK. I don't know if it's worth anything. I haven't checked them up yet. There's one of them I checked up, but the rest I haven't. So, but at least the mark will give me an indication, right? One of them says JH. I don't know what that means. One of them says Bergere, BERGERE. Oh, and I found 2 pennies. So yay. In the bag. This, I don't know. I don't know what that is. But it does have some writing on the back. I gotta check it up. Like I said, that's pretty much how I narrowed it down to the writing. This is a little pendant. I don't think it's worth anything, but again, there's some writing on it. I gotta check that closely. This one says Napier. I think it's pretty common. I think I've seen this a lot. It might not be worth anything, but I'll check it out. I found 3 items that says Trifari or Trifari. Those are, I want to say this. I don't know. It says Trifari on the back. T-R-I, F-A-R-I. This definitely says that. This here says Trifari on it as well. I don't know. I have to check that up. This is another Trifari piece. So I will definitely be checking those up. I won't be giving a lot of time to these at once. Maybe I'll look into one at a time and go from there, learn some things. I've seen some Christmas trees go for decent money, but this particular one has no mark on it. And the ones that I did see go for good money had a mark. It either said 14 karat or something on it. It has some weight to it, but I'm thinking if it was real, it would actually have a mark on it saying how much carat it is or whatever. But for now, I'm holding on to that. This looks like gold. It feels solid, but there's no mark on it as well. So maybe I'll check into that a little bit more closely when I get some time. This is the JH gold color chain. I saw some JH pieces. I did check up, I want to say I checked up the first 3, and then I was like, forget this. This was definitely one that I checked up, and they're not going for a whole lot. I may not even sell that. There's this piece of gold thing here. I don't know if it's the real deal. And these 2 though, it's what I'm hopeful about. So this is a Gucci watch. It says Gucci. It's like a horse kind of, what do you call it? Horseshoe kind of clasp right there. I did check this one up. I don't know if this is legit though. There's some that look identical to it and some that don't. It says Gucci and it says 1500 L on the back. This one is not working. I don't know if it just needs a battery. But if it's the real deal, I could get decent money for it. I saw some go for 160. This definitely won't go for that much because it has some scratches on it and stuff. But I could see at least $50 if it's the real deal for something that's untested, because I don't have the time to go buy a battery and put this in. I really don't. Or I don't want to take the time. But this here, I'm excited about, believe it or not, over everything. This is called, it says, I don't know what it is exactly, but that's what it looks like. The back has this clasp. And it says 1969. You can't see that, but right on there, it says 1969 Boucher. So I checked up the word Boucher, B-O-U-C-H-E-R, and I saw some similar looking, well, nothing similar to this, but some jewelry pieces. They're all on auction. And when I checked it, I saw they were going for like, they were at $40 something with like 2 bids or something like that was what I saw. So I'm kind of excited about this. These are items I would definitely, you guys know I'm not a big advocate of auctions, but stuff like this, because I don't know about them and I don't know if they're worth anything, I will definitely do auctions. So this, I believe I'll be putting on auction real soon. Describe it as best as I can. But what I can tell you is that I learned of a brand, which is Boucher, I think is how you pronounce that. And it looks to be valuable. All the pieces I saw when I checked this up was over 40, and they were, I think they all had bids if I remember correctly. So yeah, guys, this is my first jewelry bag. If you know anything about these stuff and you want to give me a tip on the bottom, it's a niche I really want to get into. It's very profitable, but you got to know what you're doing, or you got to know your items. And I figure, you know, if I learn it one step at a time, like I'm going to donate this, I'm not even going to think about, oh my gosh, I could be trashing something good here. I don't believe I can. I don't believe I am trashing anything good here, for one, and two, I'm going to take it slow. I'm going to narrow it down to these. Maybe even narrow it down some more. Some of this stuff might not be worth anything. But definitely the Gucci watch stands out. The Boucher stands out. And I would say the Trifari pieces. are the ones I really have some kind of hope in. I think that's what that is. And these here, the Christmas tree might be fake. Napier, whatever this other thing is. These might not be anything, but I'll check them up, right? And but yeah, guys, my first jewelry bag. We'll see how that goes. All right, thank you for checking out Spoon Feeding Profits. Give me a like if you enjoyed the video, and be kind out there.